Carl's probably sitting over like, what the fuck are these guys doing?
He has no idea.
He can't hear this. A damn good time. It's a damn good time podcast. Damn good time. A damn good time podcast. Damn good time. Damn good time. Polka podcast. A damn good time. A damn good time podcast. All right.
That should just be your all-the-time song.
Right. We should just make our own intro
And
song.
we'll make
with
a podcast about nothing but polka.
that.
Nothing else.
Welcome.
Luckily, we're all experts.
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Steve Schaefer,
I'm Cody Adams.
Derek Keck.
and this is a damn good time podcast.
Hit him with the polka.
This week we are back in the studio with Derek Keck,
Hello.
and it's
Been a minute.
It's for your listening pleasure. We're gonna taste a new mixed drink in a can. It's from Crown Royal. It's whiskey lemonade. Here it's all the rage. Then hang out with us as we take you along for the journey that will be a damn good time.
Nice. Get this polka out of here.
Fuck off, polka music.
You think there's a podcast out there that's dedicated to polka?
Probably. And they probably got way more listeners than us.
That's going to be like 5 minutes of content tops.
It's probably provided by the band that we just listened to, and they're like, those sons of bitches.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna get
Using
them.
our
You guys,
music
your ass is getting sued.
They're gonna
Yeah.
show up with
I
their
don't actually work here.
with their tubas.
tubas and their later hosens and mess us up.
What's is that a xylophone?
Yeah.
Or what's...
Is it German? What is the cultural identity of that? I don't actually know.
I have no idea. You want me to Google it?
Yeah. So let's just make this about polka.
accordion? But if it's got a
Sound great.
keyboard,
Yeah.
isn't that when it's a xylophone?
I have no idea. Where does polka, if I could type,
Sweden?
come from?
I gotta say Poland for some reason.
Poland.
Bohemia.
Bohemia.
Oh, yeah.
Rap City.
Polka music is a form of European dance music. It originated in Bohemia, in the area where the Czech Republic.
Check
Within
yourself
the Czech Republic.
before you wreck yourself.
Before you wreck yourself. Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, welcome to the show. I doubt this is going to be all about polka music, but you never know.
A good 3/4.
You never know where we're going to go with this. So.
Yeah.
But,
All our experience with polka. Cake dances.
yes. But so Cody, how you doing? How's your week been?
Work's been a little stressful. Baby's not bad. Got a new ride. That's
New car alert.
Pretty sweet.
Wee woo wee woo. New car alert.
Oh, yeah. You got that nice Jag out in the parking lot.
Yes, I bought a Jaguar.
Jaguar.
So my GMC Terrain Grammel type car, which
Yeah.
you know what, probably was perfect for kids, and I'm like, you know what?
You know what's better for kids?
You know what's better for kids is
Luxury.
for me to have a
Speed,
Jag.
luxury, and leather. Yeah, and I will say, like, I didn't want to tell, because, whenever somebody gets a new car, you're always excited for it. But, like, when you picked out a GMC Terrain, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you actually thinking?
I don't know.
And not to bash anybody
Yeah.
with GMC Terrain, but, like,
What the fuck?
you had options,
Yeah, nobody cared about GMC Terrain.
Yeah.
I mean, even
And maroon.
a dude who talked to me
Ugh.
from Texas, he's like, "What car are you driving?" I'm like, GMC Terrain. He's like, "Ugh, gross."
And he was right.
Yeah. Hey, you live and you learn. You make mistakes in
Yeah,
life. And,
yeah.
know.
And that thing was.
Hey, we're still your friends at the end of the day.
I still love you.
Little less, but.
Luckily, we're
Just a little.
we're a little mechanical inclined. Between me, Steve, and like Tyler, especially, is very mechanically inclined. So like, but the GMC was starting to like little things were just starting to throw up. I was just about to hit that 100,000 mile mark, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna trade this thing in. And it just so happened my wife got just got a new car too.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll just go check out her dealership because maybe they'll hook it up. And then I seen this Jaguar, and I was like,
She
Yeah.
purdy.
honey, can I get this?
She's purdy.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's fun to drive. It's comfortable. which
Yeah.
is a big thing for me since all I do is drive around all day.
Yeah.
Is it for it to be comfortable? My only knock is leather seats. I'm a warm-bodied man,
Mm-hmm.
so I'll just keep that AC blasting.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
Let's keep going. Yeah,
that's one thing I noticed with leather seats or even like the fake leather seats is that like I don't breathe. My skin doesn't breathe against them. It could be negatives out, and I could have the AC pumping. And if I sit in that car for more than an hour, my back has sweat on it just because it doesn't breathe through the leather seats.
Yeah, I
But,
get the same thing.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, you can buy seat covers. They don't look as cool, but they're ventilated.
I'd have to find some like.
Yeah, you could probably get a more baller edition. That's
Yeah.
You
You'd have to, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You're sitting in a lap of luxury. You might as well be ventilated while you're at it too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What's the model on? I can't remember.
It's it's called an XC.
Okay.
XC.
The XE.
Yeah.
And it's not a big sedan. I always, when I say big sedan, I think of like the old Cadillacs and shit. But in modern day cars, it is a bigger sedan. So it is.
Yeah.
It's a full size sedan car.
It was like, I'm pretty sure someone like when Ford took over, like they kind of like put out a car to kind of go to the corporate world,
Right.
deal
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
So the corporate guy could still drive a Jaguar that's not the high end model by any means, you know.
Right.
So
Yeah. Because for those that don't know cars a lot, Ford owns Jaguar, and they share a lot of cars. A lot of car companies do this, but it shares a base model with another Ford car. And but it is better. Like they do suspension upgrades, brake upgrades. Obviously the interior packages and shit, way upgrades and stuff like that, because you want to make sure you're not just buying a hyped up Ford, you're buying a fucking Jaguar. So
Right.
it is like they do their just like Cadillac and Chevy. Like you drive the highest grade Chevy is nothing compared to even a base grade Cadillac. Like
Right.
you got to make that luxury model,
Yeah.
to make you feel like you're spending your money wisely,
Right.
or not wisely. You're just throwing your money. Whatever.
Well, and I've always been a huge fan. I'm not a huge fan of brand new luxury cars like that, but I do like used ones. Like I've owned 4 different Cadillacs.
Oh, I remember one of the first ones. At least remember you had the old Lighthouse Bistro days, the old
That white-
80s, was it 80s?
It was
or 90s?
it was a 95 DeVille.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah. And it was still
Yeah.
on a Caprice base, but it looked different, you know?
Yeah.
And it was a lot cooler than a fucking Caprice.
Wasn't that the official OAT vehicle, the outdoor adventure team?
Yeah. That was the same one we mentioned on the podcast before, where Tyler put a big magnet on the back that said "I heart gay porn" that I never saw, and like the valets got all pissed off.
Yeah, you got
going
you got
on?
yelled at.
Yeah, I got yelled at.
It wasn't. You didn't even know.
I didn't even know. I had no idea.
Yeah, somebody called in, and the owner was like, "This is ridiculous."
But yeah. So like used luxury cars, you can get pretty good at a good price, and you're still sitting in that lap of luxury though.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
It was a decent price, and I got a decent trade in, and I was just like, it was time to get rid of that car. Now I could have went with the sensible thing, got like a 4-door sedan Hyundai or
Right.
like Kia or something,
like your boy here that just my recent car is a 2011 Honda Civic or EX or whatever fucking base trim fucking package it is. But hey, man, the gas crisis we got going on now, I got 38 miles per gallon, so
yeah,
That's nice.
29.
yeah.
if I'm
Well,
lucky.
yours has a turbo 4-cylinder, so
But it's
still-
worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, 29's not bad, considering the FJ that I traded on that one was only like 17.
right.
Yeah, I keep trying to talk Harry. I'm like, I want one of the new Broncos, but I'm like, who knows? I don't know, because they look awesome, but it's like they're brand new, so they could be terrible cars.
I think some of the base cylinders, base on those is like a turbo 4, which
Oh no, yeah, it's not practical for me to drive the
Yeah.
way I drive 45
they're
minutes.
fucking awesome.
But I'm like, but it'd be cool.
Don't get a Bronco Sport.
Don't get
Bronco
one
Sport is a whole different animal than a regular
There's
Bronco.
a small, yeah. Well, I
Bronco-
know, yeah.
Like a Bronco Sport is based off of like the Ford Escape platform.
Yes. Okay.
So you're just driving
you're getting a Ford Escape.
Yeah, basically.
Bronco.
But the new Broncos,
Yeah.
like if you get a real Bronco, they're fucking awesome.
Yeah, and they look sweet.
But
yeah.
they're really hard to find too. Like because there's everybody knows there's supply chain shortage on fucking everything, and so like I know a guy that ordered one, especially it's the Sasquatch edition, so it has like all the off road shit, and it took him 6 months to get it. So like.
Yeah,
and you don't see a lot of the regular Broncos around. I've seen a few of the sports.
Well, because originally they were taking orders for those, right? Too, like
Yeah.
you can kind of set up what you wanted to get off of it.
Because I'm one of those guys that every time I go by a dealership, I peek them out. I look, see what's on the lot.
Right.
Yeah.
And I've never seen a Bronco sitting on a lot.
I saw one.
Millersburg has the one lot out there does.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's the only one. Because I've cruised it. That's why I've seen the exact same thing.
those ones there in Dover, they
Yeah.
don't have them.
Hey, always stop, take for a test drive, man. See if you like it.
Yeah,
You
That's
know?
true. Hey, that's not a
Yeah,
bad.
Not
idea.
going to hurt anything.
Yeah, I mean, I should not buy that car,
mean,
but boy,
the only
would I
thing
like
for
to.
me,
But
for
you
me
should.
for me
But
to
I
test
should.
drive the Jag, they're just like, yeah, we just need your ID. I just gave them my ID. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Okay, see ya.
and they let me go by myself. I was like, nobody's riding with me.
Well, yeah, no, that's the awesome thing now because of COVID.
Yeah,
Still kind of lingering around. I know Putin kind of got rid of COVID for us. We don't care about it anymore because of all this other bullshit.
Right.
But because of COVID, like even
Yeah.
whenever, like I'm used to getting in a car and test driving it, and there's people like the salesman riding with me, and he's barking in my ear like, "What do you like about this?" I'm like, "Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to get a feel for it. Leave me alone."
yeah. Well, that's
Now
yeah.
you can go solo, bro. They won't even ride with you.
See, that's what I don't like because like last time when I got the Hyundai and they're just like, hey, let's take it for a test drive. I'm like, no, I'm good because I just want to sit with this guy in the car
Right,
and drive
right.
around. I'm like, that sucks. I don't know you.
Yeah, now they just let you roll
Right.
free form, just by yourself.
Oh,
So go give it a test drive.
I will.
The only thing that happens is you put a couple miles on a car that they're going to sell brand new anyway.
Yeah.
That's
You know?
true.
That's the worst that'll happen. You
And then I
say,
can see
no,
I drive. You know,
I don't
I can get a
like
feel
it.
for it. You're right.
And then they'll probably try and pressure you into, well, what do you like? What do you want? And we're like, nothing from here. I'm leaving.
Hey,
Or it's like, oh shit, I forgot I have to be at work 10 minutes ago. And then you sleep. And they're none the wiser. They don't give a fuck.
yeah, that's a good point.
They're pissed they lost a sale, but still, you know.
Just be like, no, actually, I just took it down the road for an F shack real quick, and then I laughed.
You leave a note and Dirty Mike and the boys.
Thanks for the F Shack.
Dirty Mike and the boys.
You might get charged or not get your ID back. I don't know which one, but
No, they'll get your ID back. That's one thing I thought was nuts is I went and test rode a motorcycle at Adventure Harley in Dover, and there's here's my ID. Yeah, I'm allowed to ride a motorcycle. I'm like, well, did you? Because I didn't bring a helmet. I wasn't planning on riding a motorcycle.
It would be
that
way
day.
funnier if they did do
I think
like
it was
ride along. So
it was like a couple of guys when I worked at Baker Hughes. We left at lunch and we're like, it's a Friday. We've already got our hours in. Let's just go down there. Let's go look at motorcycles. And then I'm like, I want to test drive that. And I go for it. I was like, what? And they gave me a helmet and shit. And
that's pretty sweet.
And I was blasting like 120 down the highway on this motherfucker.
No, I do think it would be fantastic if they did do like salespeople did test drives of motorcycles.
And then he's like hanging on. And he's like whispering to me, what do you like? What do you like about this? How do you like the performance? Or actually, because it's a motorcycle, it'd be like, how do you like the performance? It's good. What do you like about this?
Bug.
I don't like the bugs. You gave me a shit helmet. I need a full face mask, motherfucker.
no. So there's a business idea right there: is to just make all your salesmen like either like supermodels, like
Yeah.
female or male.
Oh, yeah.
For you ladies out there,
Well, if it was a woman, she'd be riding in front of me.
No, I want your average guy, 45 named Jeff.
And then I'd be holding on to her, and she'd be like, what do you like about this motorcycle? We're like, I love the way it handles the curves. Just like on her neck. I love the curves.
No,
you're just kissing the inside of.
if I owned it, I want.
But still, she could feel it. She could feel it. She could feel nothing to break the sexual tension like a like a motorcycle between your legs. Nuts to butts on her. There we go.
Okay.
Hey, fair enough.
But yeah, so it sounds like you've had an exciting week.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my week's been pretty weird. Like, I'm so tired of getting on social media and all this bullshit. And it's God, I can't think of the fucking word for it. Like, well, because there's invasions and we're not at World War III yet, but like during any war, any time of battle, so it's like what they call them. It's like an advertise. I can't think of the word. It's an advertisement. It's like an advertisement for your country saying that you're better than that country, or this country sucks, and it's always during wartime. What is it? It starts with a P.
Propaganda.
Oh, you can take a propaganda at D's nuts.
I
set you up on that one.
You did. I fell right into it. Jeez. I'm a big dummy.
I knew right away. I was not falling in that trap at all.
Hey, I'll throw you the pitch. You just knock it out of the park.
Home run. But no, I mean, honestly, though, it's still fucking stupid getting on social media anymore. I'm fucking tired of it.
It's overwhelming, man.
Yeah.
Just information in your face all the time.
But
opinions, stupid. Not even information.
And honestly, literally the only reason I brought that up is so I could
I know.
have somebody bite
I saw a twinkle in your eye.
What you did? We just say, and we're like, I don't know, man.
They were like,
come on, somebody.
I would have got you guys there. Like a P or propose
propane.
Because I knew you already knew the word, especially when you're like, it's like prop. It starts with a P. I don't know. Like,
I stole that one from the
city
internet.
can't even get
there. But yeah, no. Besides that, my week's been good. Still learning at the new job. I get to take a trip next week, going to New Jersey.
Jersey boy.
Going to the Jersey action. I'm looking forward to it because it's going to be in Burlington, New Jersey. So I want to go to the coat factory.
Of course.
And get a coat. Burlington Coat Factory. And then since I'm in Jersey, I got to get an authentic Jersey Mike sub because I can't get those here.
Yeah.
That's a fucking joke because I can't get them here. I just think of like Michael Scott when he goes to New York. He's like, oh, I got to get a proper slice from New York. And he goes to Sbarro. I got to get some authentic New Jersey food. I go to Jersey Mike's. Right? Like,
yeah, it's great.
Got to do it. But yeah, man, other than that, it's been good. Kids are good. Wife's good. All that good shit. Everything's good and fine and dandy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What do you got, Derek? Well, what you been doing this week?
Oh yeah, I've been great.
Yeah.
No, we've been good, man. Just good, man.
Yeah.
Family's good. We got the new dog. Got a collie. So she's a
shit.
rescue.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah. Got a new dog, man. Like Brewing World, we're getting back to beer events in Ohio. So we had our first big beer event with the Winter Warmer. Actually, Cody was there. It was like the last big one in Cleveland, right before then COVID hit. And we were there. It was like, and then I think we all came back here and hung out that night. That was the last big beer event they had. And then the next one, it's Poetic, and then the very next one was Winter Warmer. And now everything's opening back up and we're doing beer events again and doing all that. So
we went to the casino after that one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, we made it back here. We went to Gavin's.
Did we?
Yeah, and that's when we had the dance video with Tyler and me.
Oh, yeah.
That was all that night, yeah. Carrie didn't let me forget that night.
That's a long night.
That was like
a long day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beer drinking.
Long time ago.
All day.
But yeah, so you guys are starting to do your brewery events?
Yeah, we're getting back out and doing that. Actually, today we did our World Beer Cup beers. All went out for competition.
Yeah.
That's every 2 years. That's the biggest competition.
Which ones did you send out?
We did
All
a couple.
of them, or?
We did a couple. We only sent out 5 this year. We did our Italian Pilsner, which is one of our new beers. We did a smoked lager.
Okay.
So we call that our bacon beer. It's a nice, smoky, delicious beer. El Gria, which is the one before. I don't know. I think I had this on the podcast before. The El Gria is sour. One for sour.
Yeah, we had that one.
Yeah, we sent that back. What else did we do? Oh, Jolene, the Irish Red Ale.
Okay.
And then I also did Coffee Kolsch. I've been getting a lot of good reviews on our Coffee Kolsch.
Okay.
That's been very popular. It's a good balance of. A lot are overpowering with coffee. It tastes like a beer, but it's got good coffee aroma. It tastes like coffee.
Yeah.
We use M&H beans, which is local.
Nice.
Yeah, man, we got some good beers now. I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
Get those beers in there.
When do they judge? Do you no? Okay, well I know
We just sent it in, so I forget the date. I think it's next month sometime.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I remember what was it last year because of COVID and shit. We did a viewing on a YouTube live or a live video.
Yeah, you came over. That was Great
Yeah.
American Beer Fest.
Oh, okay, this is a different one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Great American Beer Fest is every year. That's the biggest one in the US. That's the second biggest beer event in the world other than Oktoberfest.
Okay,
And that's held in Colorado every year. World Beer Cup, they move that around the US, but that's worldwide. So
okay,
so you're going up against, if you enter German breweries and English breweries. And
so like, are you gonna get to go whenever they announce? Is it gonna be like a big thing?
we didn't buy tickets this year.
Okay.
But you can, yeah.
Oh,
'Cause,
okay.
yeah. So it's just like Great American Beer Fest. You can go there, sit through the award ceremony if you're entered into it.
Yeah, because weren't you guys supposed to go to Great American Beer Fest, but you couldn't?
It got canceled because of COVID. We were all flying out for it.
So it became like a telecast thing where we had to sit there and watch.
Yeah, that was the first year, and you came over. And
Yeah.
we sat there and drank beer, and
Yeah.
yeah.
It was a good time.
I think it was like a couple Octobers ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that.
Yep.
Yeah, and we're gonna enter that one too. That will be probably in October sometime. I think we'll do that one. It kind of, they try to coincide that one with Oktoberfest. It's a little bit after Oktoberfest in Germany.
I gotcha.
But yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
Hell
So
yeah.
we're just doing the beer stuff again, man. It's feeling great. So
That's
getting
dope.
back to some kind of normalcy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like I touched on earlier. Now that all this shit's going on over there, like everybody forgot about COVID now.
Yeah.
So, hey, that's cool.
Yeah, right, exactly.
It's one of those things you see all that bullshit going on over there, and it's like, well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily affect me, but COVID's gone, so that's cool.
Do you think Eminem come out with a rap song instead of forgot about Dre, just forgot about COVID?
Forget about COVID.
Drop it, maybe.
Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got a mask on their face, but nothing comes out when they move the lips because you can't see it. There's a mask on their face.
Something like that.
Motherfuckers act they forgot about COVID.
Mic drop.
Hey, we might have to make one.
Yeah, let's make that song.
Let's make that song.
What do you say to somebody you hate? Or Putin trying to invade Ukraine?
This is just free flowing. This is great.
I think we got something here. I think we're gonna have Steve freestyle.
Secret talent you've had this
about
whole
COVID.
time I've known you.
Oh, Steve is he's a wonderful rapper.
I have a rap video out there on YouTube. Skidmark Steve, look it up. I'm not going to give you the link or anything like that, but it's out there.
It's out there.
In Mark Steve.
That's my rap alias.
If you know me on Facebook, I'll
did,
find it and post it.
You did a rap battle with one of the guys you worked with like a long time ago, right?
Yeah. So it was a dude named Sean St. Clair. I don't know if he listens, but I love that dude. He was. You know how you get those best work friends. Yeah. You got your best friends that are still your best friends, but you don't really hang out outside of work. But when you're at work, like you got your dudes, you got your people, you got your friends.
Yeah.
And Sean St. Clair was one of those. I hung out with him a couple times outside of work. Actually, I invited him to a wedding, and he was there. It was awesome. But there was one day we were just shit talking online not online, but on the cooking line, on the line in the kitchen,
Yes.
face to face.
That's funny. Online.
Yeah.
Hey, Westminster.
And we're shit talking, and like I could kick your ass in a rap battle because that was like right when 8 Mile came out, and the whole rap battle thing was cool,
Yeah.
and it was hot. And I was like, I'll kick your ass in a rap battle. And he's like, fuck you, I'll kick your ass in a rap battle. I'm like, well, what are we gonna do? He's like, well, when you go into Super Mario, like the first Super Mario, and you go into the underground where it's like, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah. Without going on further, if you know, yeah.
Yeah.
So a couple months went past, and I was hanging out with Tyler Dutton. That's whenever he lived in I think it was the trailer with Matt Kinzel, and he had just gone through Ohio City Broadcasting OCB in Cleveland. That's whenever me and him lived together up there in Parma. And so he had recording programs and editing shit. And so I told him the story, and he laid down a track, and I went with it. And I will say, in today's climate, it probably will get immediately canceled.
Yeah.
Because back then in rap songs, it was very easy to bash somebody with homophobic shit. I'm not homophobic. I'm going to preface this right now by saying I'm not homophobic. But I did use a lot of gay slander towards this man in this track. And it was awesome.
That's what we all used to do back in the day to each other.
Yeah, I mean, it was a different time back then. It was less sensitive, and I meant no offense to actual real gay people or anything like that. But I did slander this guy in a lot of gay ways, and so I showed up to work one day and I had this one track on a CD that I played and totally owned him, And so it was his term, and he never came back. He just
shut him down.
Yeah.
He just shut him down.
Yep.
Like Eminem, first time on that stage, he got shut down.
Yeah.
But then he came back, he B-rabbited it. You just called it B-rabbit.
Yeah, and at the end when he's like,
attack yourself.
Clarence parents had a real good marriage, and then like Clarence, he couldn't even come back. That was Sean St. Clair.
Yeah.
But I was B-Rab, aka Skidmark Steve. AKA Skidmark Steve. I also have another rap alias. I don't have any rhymes or anything by this one, but it's the Ill Eagle.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's
because it's ill because I'm cool, but an eagle, but illegal, right? Get it? Get it? The Ill Eagle. Yeah. Oh, back whenever I was fucking stupid. Oh, the dumb things.
Thank God we're
have
so
done.
much smarter now.
Yeah. Right. Now I have a podcast where I tell the world all the dumb things I've done.
So they can search it.
Skidmark Steve.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Skidmark
there's
Steve.
only about 20 of them out there. So.
There's another video, Ass Back Man. That one's pretty cool. Google search that. There's another one where Tyler was feeling creative with his editing shit where I shaved a mohawk and he did a pretty good time lapse of me shaving my mohawk. I don't even know how to tell you to search that one.
Right.
But start with Skidmark Steve. Dabble in some Ass Back Man. You'll see some old school, the way younger, skinnier me. Way more attractive, too.
I don't know. You age like a fine wine.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But there wasn't this like extra 100 pounds hanging on that man, so.
Yeah, well. It happens.
I have.
We're all there.
I mean,
Son of a bitch.
I will say.
Well, hey, it's me though.
Yeah. You just got longer hair.
I will say thank you guys for noticing. I have lost like 10 pounds in the last 2 months. So
I was
pretty
just
good.
saying that to myself.
Yeah, you're like, this guy looks so much skinnier. My arms are getting big because I've been fucking working out and shit.
I thought you got fatter.
I'm so fucking buff. What'd you say?
I thought you got fatter.
It's just the muscles pushing the fat out.
Gotcha. Okay.
I haven't started burning fat yet.
Out.
I'm not in fat burnt mode. I'm in muscle build mode. Okay?
Cultivating mass.
Yeah,
I'm cultivating
mass. It's time to harvest.
I'm not in harvest mode yet. I haven't cultivated enough mass. I haven't cultivated enough. I'm not ready for harvest yet.
Yeah, I feel like I've lost a few pounds too because I've my belt's doesn't work anymore. Like it's there, but it's not doing anything. I spin it around. I got to punch a new hole in it.
There you go.
Just go buy a new belt.
That's a good sign.
That's great.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
A little bit of the keto diet.
Yeah.
And a little bit of just having babies, and I don't think I eat ever. I don't know what happens.
Well, and also now you're constantly carrying like 10-pound weights on each.
Yeah, that's true too. If you think about it, that makes sense.
You're burping them, and that takes some arm strength and some shoulder strength. You rest them on your hips. That's some hip strength you got to get in there.
I'm working on my arms every day. I do like 20 of these with the baby up in the air. Makes them smile.
Yeah.
They're real happy about it.
But you're really just working out.
Dude, I can see some.
Yeah.
look at
you got some development in your triceps there for sure, dude.
That's always been there.
Yeah.
That's always been there. You just were paying attention.
No, but yeah. I mean, just a little bit of eating better.
Yeah.
Or not eating is also a thing of mine.
Yeah. So
And when I think I
But,
touched
yeah.
on this. I think I touched on this on an earlier podcast. If not, there's a dude. The dudes I worked with at Excel on Marathon, I always talk to them like, last year. I feel like last year all summer, like if you're on TikTok, and especially TikTok, it was always about it's hot girl summer. It's hot girl summer. It's hot girl summer. Well, I feel like this year needs to be hot guy summer. So we all need to like take a little extra time. Do a couple sit-ups, do a couple push-ups, get a little toned, and this year is going to be hot guy summer.
Yeah, you guys go ahead. I'm gonna be sleeping.
I'm down, Steve. Like I was just talking to Carrie about this. It's gonna be hot guy summer.
Hot guy summer, dude.
It is.
We got to get toned. Do a couple
Hey, we're neighbors too, so
Yeah.
Hey, we can.
I don't think it'll take much for you to get like a 6-pack.
Oh yeah, there's all the beer I drink.
Yeah,
it's all here. But like I mostly lift kegs all day. I'm stacking.
Yeah.
They're 165 pounds a piece.
Right.
That's my workout. That's my gym.
right.
I have big grain barrels. I roll around. They're a couple hundred pounds.
You just need to get this outer layer off.
Throw a little cardio in there. You're ready to go.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. It's just, nothing happens here.
Yeah.
That's going that way. But
Well, the thing is like your muscles are there. You just got to burn the fat. You don't really have to do sit-ups.
yes.
Because you already have the muscles there.
Okay.
If you want to make those muscles bigger, you do sit-ups.
Well, sit-ups that hurts my back, so I don't do that.
Yeah, because like they do say like you can't.
I don't like to hurt.
Yeah, but you can't. They say you can't target fat location.
Yeah.
All you have to do is deplete fat, all body wide, and then that's what'll give you your 6-pack. Because like even if I do a bunch of push-ups,
Yeah.
like it'll still burn the fat that's stored around my love handles and around this.
That makes sense. Okay.
Like you can't target fat depletion on your body. You can
It's
just
overall.
you can just overall kill the whole fat on you.
Yeah. So you do that by working out, diet, whatever.
Right,
Yeah.
Eat some more salads, eat less carbs, do a little more cardio.
I know you guys did keto and you guys really loved it, which I mean that's hard for me in my industry, just beer. I mean, I can eat better. Just I have to drink beer.
Right. Well, and even like back whenever I was in a weight loss competition, I got down to like 216, and I didn't have like prominent abs, but I had the showing of abs, and I didn't do a sit up at all.
Yeah.
It was just complete fat depletion, just killing all that fat.
Yes.
Like that's like you could still eat like a goddamn mongrel and eat cake, and you could have 5,000 calories a day, but still be able to do 1,000 sit-ups, and it won't give you abs.
Yeah.
Because you gotta burn that.
See,
fat.
I've never knew this.
Yeah, you gotta burn that.
That makes
sense.
sense.
You can't target fat.
Yeah.
Like it's not like, oh, my arms are fat, but I have a 6-pack. It's not that. It's just you gotta get rid of all the fat.
Gotta
Gotta get cut.
You gotta get rid of all that fat, and it sucks.
Yeah.
Like, it super sucks. Like I went through hell getting to where I was at Tuesday. Well, I pushed it because I was in a weight loss, like I said, in a weight loss competition. So I was trying to lose fast, and I only ate one meal a day, which was 1 pound of ground beef. So I had 0 carbs. And I ran 6 miles a day for 2 weeks straight to lose 10 pounds to get down to 216. But don't shake your head at me, Carl. I look fucking good.
You did look good.
I look good.
You look so good.
I look fucking good. So, but that's the quick method. You could do a version of that, which I'm trying to do is less carbs, integrate a little more cardio, definitely do some weight training because bigger muscles burn more fat.
Yeah.
And then you build those bigger muscles, then you use them through cardio and shit. High intensity interval training for sure will shed fucking fat. Intermittent fasting, like I did with the 1 meal a day. So I was 23 hours fasting, 1 hour feasting, which was that 1 pound of ground beef.
Yeah.
Intermittent fasting will fucking shred some fat. So
That's pretty much what I do right now.
yeah,
Not on purpose either.
yeah. But just omit those carbs, and you'll do fucking great.
That's what I'm doing. I don't eat a lot of carbs right now.
Yeah. You doing keto shit?
Besides
beers.
That's why I drink a Mick Ultra too instead over like normally I drink Coors Light. I switch to Mick Ultra when I'm like trying to do more keto because I can drink 12 of these and I'm still, that's my daily intake of carbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today I had sausage, eggs,
Yep.
And I had two wraps, but they were low carb wraps.
Right.
The shell was low carb wrap. Is like
Right.
net carbs was like 2 per wrap or something. Shit.
Right.
And then I threw some prosciutto, chicken, cheese, and sugar free. Who's that guy that makes all the sauce? It's basically
Stubbs. Whatever that guy. Yeah,
Stubbs.
That's not
Famous chicken sauce, which
it's not
is Chick-fil-A
Stubbs,
sauce.
it's G.H. Hewley or something like that.
Yeah. But he makes now. They have a Chick-fil-A sauce one. It's really good.
Yeah, but I have so like if you're that's still good, but like if you're really looking to lose fast, fake sugars, your body feels like you're eating sugar, so it still tries to metabolate them like they're sugar, so it stops the fat burning process. But it's not like it's going to shut it down. Yeah, I'm saying like that's a lot of how I got super lean super quick was because there were 0 carbs, 0 fake sugars. It was literally just ground beef, and then I did drink liquor, straight liquor, no chaser besides water. Like no diet sodas, no fake sugars at all, and that weight just shredded off.
I see when I lost my like crazy amount too. When I first did keto, I was drinking nothing but vodka. I wasn't drinking beers either, but I was doing the Mios, the fake sugar.
Oh yeah,
but I still like. But that was
and
it. So like,
I remember
that,
it was a
like,
random party. I think it was at like Ty Tope's house in Bolivar, and I showed up, and you guys were all just drinking vodka. Like everyone at the party was, and I'm like, oh, everyone took the next step to alcoholism. Like awesome. Like I didn't know. I was like, I brought some beer.
Yeah, I usually look around and everybody's like, I got my can of beer. I'm drinking.
No, there's bottles of vodka everywhere.
Instead, you show up like, oh, what do you drink? Well, obviously, I just got my bottle of vodka here. I'm just gonna drink that. I'm just gonna drink.
Hey, you do things for weight loss.
Yeah, I get it. I get it, man.
Sacrifice your liver.
We could probably just do cocaine and be a lot easier.
Fuck yeah, or meth.
Or meth.
And we'd have some great business ideas.
We got at least like 2 pounds of teeth in our face. You do meth, they're gone.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it's as easy as that.
Yeah, and our cars are all gone. And
yeah.
Houses are gone. And
yep.
Who needs them, you know?
Hey,
my family will stick with us though.
Yeah, my mom's got a TV I can pawn. I'll get more meth. I'll get more meth. It's cool.
I thought you were about to talk about a meth story with your mom. Is like, what the fuck?
No.
no.
Boy, that reminds me.
Actually, I will say, my mom was watching like one of those rehab shows or like I don't know. She's like, I watched a show about this woman that's got hooked to meth and she lost like 40 pounds in like 2 months. And maybe can I just do meth for like 2 months? I'm like, no, Mom, no. And she was joking, obviously. Right. I'm like, but Mom, I mean, like.
But she had that thought.
And I was even sitting there thinking like, I'll go with you 2 months. Let's go. We'll be each other's buddies at the end of 2 months. We'll cut off. Like.
I'm gonna hold you accountable. You hold me accountable.
Yeah. And then that's the intro. And that's the intro to the next My Strange Habit or whatever the fuck those shows are. Where me and my mom are just sitting there. We just wanted to lose weight, and we're just like skinny skeleton people. Just
we're living in a dumpster.
We're just trying to lose weight, and they're like, "You're 105 pounds. This isn't healthy." Like, we gotta get skinnier. I don't know.
That's your reason to get more meth. I gotta get skinnier.
I'm on a diet. It's the meth diet. And then you spit a tooth out, and they're like, I lost weight. I lost some pounds there. I just lost some teeth.
Maybe that's the main problem with meth. You know, maybe we should look at more
a healthier meth.
A healthier meth.
Can you get a healthy meth?
Yeah. Go to a doctor.
Natural.
Go to a doctor, tell him you have ADD, and they'll give you Adderall, and then there you go. It's legal.
Yeah, that's not a bad point.
It's legally synthesized fucking methamphetamines. It's an amphetamine for sure. 100%.
I've never been able to focus.
yeah. And the doctor's like, well, blah blah. Like, what did you say? I'm sorry, I couldn't focus on you. I just see, I'm so bad. I need Adderall.
And he's going to go, oh, this isn't drug-seeking behavior. Okay, yes.
And then he prescribes you one. Like, are these the ones you can snort? Can I snort these? And like,
breaks
like
these
no,
out.
you shouldn't snort these. And like, but can I? Okay, I'm
gonna
gonna
try-
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
do it
try it.
anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. So for this week's episode, I put a few feelers out there on all the social medias.
You feel them up?
Yeah, if you're not following us, follow us on. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're
TikToking a little bit.
We're on TikTok. I don't know the link to that. You set that one up. We need to figure that one out. But
MySpace, LiveJournal, everything. Yeah.
yeah, all that good stuff. But I did put a post out there saying, ask us some questions, make some comments. We'll shout you out. Mosley Around, he's been on the show. He says, what's going on with your bad selves? I think we covered that in the first half.
We did.
So,
Yeah.
But shout out to you, Mosley Around. Check him out. He's an amazing artist. Sam Mosley. He's been on the show. We got a 5-song set list. That was back when he was with Lyle Reed. Now he's with I can't think. Claude Ossept is his new band partner.
Yeah.
Space
Claude was
Coyote.
on here. Actually, I graduated Claude.
Yeah.
He was my,
But yeah, so that's his new bandmate. Check them out for sure. Go to Mosley Around on Insta. I think it's Mosley_around on Insta. And check them out on Facebook and stuff. Plug them, hit them, like them, follow them, all that shit. They're cool dudes, and they were here with us. So
A few times.
And then Bryant Lyon, my brother-in-law, commented, Pirates Dice it says Pirates Dice, the official summer game of 2022. What do you guys know about Pirates Dice?
So it's like a bluffing game, right? So like,
Yeah.
you say what you have, but the other person has to say you have more, but then they call your bluff or something.
Yeah, so it's it was made famous by one of the Pirates of the Caribbean. It's the one with the dude with the tentacles on his face.
Oh, Davy Jones.
Yeah, Davy Jones.
Okay.
And so the game is like, say us 4 are playing, so we each have 5 dice, so that means there's 20 dice in play. So I can say there are 2 5s. And so you either have to up the amount of dice or the number of dice. So you can either say 3 4s, or you can say, I forget the rules. Sarah's really good at playing this and keeping the rules in just.
That's the first time I've heard about this.
But you do kind of have to do math.
I've never heard this game before.
No, it's really fun because I could say, yeah, there are 3 5s out there, and you're like, you know what? And you have 5s in your hands. You're like, no, there's 4 5s. And then it goes to Carl, and Carl has no 5s in his hand. He's like, I don't think there's 4 5s between these 20 dice. And you can say he's bluffing, and then everybody has to show. And if there's 4 5s showing between all 4 of us, or 4 or more, then you lose. But if there's less than 4, then you win. And every time you lose a dice. So every time a dice gets out of play, then it's like, how are the odds out of 19 dice? How are the odds out of 18 dice? So it's like you go through that rhythm until it's down to 2 people. And it's you do a lot of quick math in your head, but it's really fun. It's super fun. Maybe we should play tonight or do you want to do it on camera?
Hey, if there's probably we can have a podcast for that. There's one for Polka. We can, why not?
But we can maybe once the cameras end up rolling, we pack all this up. We can give it a shot.
I'd love to try it.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. So, thank you, Mosley Around, and thank you for Bryant Lyon for commenting out on our stuff. Anybody else that didn't comment, fuck you. No, just kidding.
What the hell?
But no, seriously, we want to try and be more. We want to try to be more of a social media presence. So interact with our stuff, share it, do all that stuff. But
I posted on Facebook that I was on this with you guys, and we got a like.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
One more.
Oh yeah. Hey, we didn't dress the elephant in the room.
Yeah,
We
the
just
fact-
went from halftime to now.
Yeah.
Hey, Carl King's here.
Oh,
by
Jesus,
the
a
way, folks.
ghost.
Where the fuck did you come from? No, like I've long-time listeners, you probably noticed we take a break in between between like scenes, usually a mid podcast break. And Carl's been sitting on the couch. You probably heard his laugh earlier in the background, but he decided he wants to be a part of the show.
He wants to kick it.
And here he is.
Yeah, I mean, everything they were talking about, I was just like laughing
You wanted to
about,
get in
and
that.
I wanted to get in on that.
You wanted to chime in?
Yeah. They asked me earlier, but I was nervous because I think my voice is annoying, but here I am.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking annoying.
Beautiful voice.
It is
Carl.
pretty
I'm just
annoying,
kidding.
man.
Fuck you, Carl. I love you.
Get out
I think
of
it
here.
sounds too nasally.
It's like an angel song.
Nah, dude. You're like a mix of Fergie and Jesus.
God,
But,
I'm
welcome-
so jealous of her lips.
Welcome to the show. And now we're gonna get into, like we said earlier, we're gonna try these Crown Royal whiskey lemonades. I saw the local drive-thru posted these, and when I went through to buy them, there were literally 4 cars in front of me in line, and every single car got a 4-pack of these. So apparently these are huge rates.
Shot. Are you serious?
Yeah. Like they were running out. I probably got like one of the last of 6 packs. I don't know. They probably ordered a lot more of these. It's been on there for 2 days.
Looks like Werner's.
Cody poured his into a glass. I'm going to drink mine from
It
pan.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
let
but
everybody
if
else drink us from the can just so we don't have to waste time. But
But if you're
like,
viewing, you can see. If you're listening, it literally looks like bubbly lemonade.
It
like a
it
Minute
has
Maid.
that overall just scent of like fair lemonade. There's that sugary, simple syrup.
It's very sweet.
It is very sweet.
Wow.
it's not bad.
It's pretty good. This would be a great summer boat drink for sure. It's 7% alcohol too, so that's
7%. So here's
nothing to fuck with.
I get the whiskey Crown Royal that's very present.
Yeah.
I think I would like it better on ice.
so I would think what I would actually do with this.
Yeah, it is a cocktail.
Forget the
Yeah.
bubbles. Crack a few of these and throw them in the freezer, and then take them out on the lake
Slushies.
and have a little slushy.
Yeah.
That is
Jackson.
that's probably the
Yeah.
best way to enjoy these. I agree
That'd be
with
pretty
that.
dope.
Or you just buy a bottle of whiskey and smash some of that in some lemonade and freeze that shit, and then have slushy anyways. But these are
Either
probably
or,
a lot
you know?
more expensive. But if you're lazy, hey, turn these into slushy.
God, that was so good. It's gone.
What
Mine's
the hell?
gone. Yeah.
Jesus,
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
That's gone.
I drink shit like a man.
you've always liked lemon though, haven't you? That
I do like. Well, I just chug everything. Nothing I do in life is small.
Half-ass.
Right.
Never half-ass
I
anything.
don't sip. Well, especially
whole ass everything.
when it comes to liquid, I don't sip things.
Yeah, no, we're chuggers of liquids.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sarah even makes fun of me because whenever I have a morning coffee, I put a bunch of ice in it so that I can chug
it.
the whole cup down.
I remember that from the restaurant days. You used to get the pitchers
Yeah.
and just put ice in them and then just pour
Yeah.
a pot of coffee over both and just drink them back.
Yep. And then, because even Sarah's like, the other day, she was like, why can't you just sit down and enjoy your coffee? I'm like, I enjoy it this way. In my mouth, fast. This is how I enjoy coffee. I don't enjoy it hot.
Instant gratification.
Just like, oh, my lips hurt. Oh, ouch. No, I don't enjoy that. Like, put some ice in it, and then I go,
you're just streamlined.
I,
Like, you
I
want
still
that
drink
instant
coffee
cap.
hot, but
Yeah.
I've never done that.
I don't drink coffee hot. I drink it warm or cold.
I like it hot. I don't know, but just years of I don't know. I do like to sip it.
You
and
guys
I like
are
good coffee.
Literally like into my like wheelhouse right now about coffee.
Yeah.
I bought like a Chemex. Looks like something like a scientist uses.
Yeah.
It's all glass. It's got wood around the neck. It's like funneled, and you put like a filter in it,
Mm-hmm.
and you put your freshly ground coffee in it, and then I have a kettle that you like heat up to 201 degrees exactly,
Okay.
and then you bloom it.
Yeah.
Like the ritual of making the coffee is what I
Yeah.
dig, but then like the coffee I get's like super good, so oh my god, it's like the best cup of coffee.
And see, I'm
there's
getting-
no
yeah.
freaking grit in the bottom of the cup when you're done. It's just
Yeah.
clean. It looks like tea almost. Like it's like kind of a rose red kind of color. The coffee.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Is it hot?
It's hot.
I
It's
don't-
hot.
I
Dude.
can't
Well-
drink hot things.
It's
See,
hot.
I can't drink hot things.
It's 201 degree water going over it, so it does dissipate quite a bit.
Right.
But like, it's so good. It's the best cup of
Well,
coffee you'll ever have.
it goes into like having like good bourbon, good beer, something like that. Just like getting all that. Like I'm getting more into just getting like these like roasted, different types of roast, stuff like that. Like I've never really played around with coffee a lot. I used to just get Folgers and just make like cowboy coffee as thick as possible.
That's the worst coffee.
Oh, I know. I just wanted for the rage juice nature
God.
of it. But
I'll put flavor,
yeah.
like, because my wife always has sugar-free flavoring, like at the house. I'll put sugar-free flavoring in shitty coffee, but if I like brew a nice,
Gets nice.
has
Yeah.
nice beans and brew, then I'll drink that black
This
because it tastes so much better.
this you
Right.
can drink
Then,
black
like-
and it's smooth,
Like it's not so bitter.
like water,
you know,
like
but-
glass. It's so good, man.
I don't care about the bitterness. I don't care about the flavor. I just want it.
You
it's
just-
in your
just
body.
want
You
the
I
just-
want
juice.
it cold and I want it in my face.
You're
That's
just
it.
like, caffeine! Give me that!
Well, no, and it's honestly like it's everything. Even whenever I get a can of soda, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a Mountain Dew. I'm gonna at a backyard barbecue, have a Mountain Dew. I got my hot dogs. I got my baked beans. I got all that shit. I'm gonna eat my hot dog and my baked beans, and then this. Like I'm not gonna sip it and then leave it sit. I'm gonna drink it all, and then throw it away. Like I can't.
And get another one.
Well,
Yes.
whenever I'm thirsty again, but like I quench my thirst so much that I'm not thirsty again for like another hour or so.
Oh, for me to kill a plate of food, like to sit down, like I cook dinner or whatever, a plate of food, I'm grabbing 2 beers.
Well, yeah,
And like
Yes,
putting them
I agree
there.
with that. Yeah.
And it takes me 2 beers to eat my meal because I eat some, drink some beer.
yeah.
Well,
Eat
I-
some,
yeah.
drink some beer. And when I
But-
take a drink of beer, like you're saying, Steve, this is why I'm getting on this. I don't just take a sip. I take a drink.
Yeah.
a big old glug a lug.
A big old glug.
Does
Yeah.
does
Yeah,
anyone
that's-
have the
Glug-a-lug.
problem from like when you used to work in restaurants where you eat fast?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh,
we all
I
do.
Eat
I choke
so
sometimes.
fast that
Yeah.
like I
Yeah.
don't even like feel full until like a half hour after I've eaten my entire
Yeah.
plate, and then
Yeah.
I'm too full.
Right.
Well, no, I still,
Yes, I do that.
I eat
I-
so fast.
I still have that. Like Sarah, I come home from work. Sarah's cooking like a 4-course meal for me and the boys, and like we all sit down and like she brings out little serving dishes and like everybody like, here, have some potatoes, here, have some beans, here, have some meat, here, put some gravy on it. I'm like, and then I'm done, and we're still sitting through the family meal going like, hey boys, how was school today? And I'm like sitting there with a clean plate. Yeah, like how was your day at school, Parker? And he's like, we're good. We did this. And the hair's like, oh, we did duck goose, and that was fun. Like, hey Sarah, how's your day? It's like, oh, it's fine. Like, and my plate's sitting there done. So then I'm the one that starts cleaning out. I start clearing the table.
right.
Like I'm still in that fucking that food service industry mode where it's just like, eat it while you got it, and then
Go back to work.
and then do the work.
Go back to work.
Yeah. So I'm always loading the dishwasher while like the kids are still eating. I'm like, hey, does anybody want more beans? Does anybody want more meat? Does anybody want more taters? Like who wants more of this? And they're like, no, we're good. Okay. So then I'm putting them in the Tupperware, and like I'm putting and then everything's in the dishwasher and everything's loaded and done, and like the kitchen's clean, and the kids are like, okay, we're done eating.
Yeah, I can't go to bed with dishes in the sink.
Yeah, I'm not.
If
good
I
at that
wake
either.
up and I see dishes in the sink, I feel like a dirtbag.
Yeah.
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 Well, there not a lot, but a couple.
That
There's
was
a couple
okay.
A couple.
If
cups.
it's just if it's overflowing, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I can't.
I'm way more lenient on it now because there's like 8 bottles.
Oh,
on the
yeah.
fucking counter.
Yeah.
There's like pots and pans and a couple plates. It's like, and literally it's one meal, so it's like 2
Yeah.
plates, pots, pans. But there's like 8 bottles or 6. It could be goddamn 16 bottles on the counter. And
Right.
the bottles what freak me
Yeah,
out the
like-
most. And it's like, and I hate washing bottles because there's 14 pieces to them. Because now I gotta like,
Oh my
God.
I've been meaning to ask you this. How many diapers do you guys go through?
You gotta
in
have
a
that little
week?
brush to clean the nipple out, and like
Like what? Like two packs, like 24 packs?
I have
or-
no idea, but because
Did the diaper party do you good? Was it?
the diaper party,
They've gone in probably like the
Yeah, I was
first
gonna say,
month.
did it
burn?
Right.
No?
No.
Oh wow.
dude, I got a mount of diapers.
Oh okay. You still have some left from that?
Yeah, no, I haven't bought one diaper yet.
Oh no shit.
that's
One
fucking
every-
awesome.
That's sweet. So
I
that worked
got-
out nice.
What you didn't see at the diaper party was the fact that Tyler's brother, JR,
Ordered a pallet, yeah.
ordered a pallet of diapers, sent them out. I had the poor UPS driver.
Did it come like FedEx freight?
Dude, I got a picture somewhere. They were the giantest Amazon boxes you ever seen.
Yeah.
And there was a mountain of them on my porch because I heard just boom. Like, 'cause I was working from home and I heard boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, what is going on outside? And my dog's barking and stuff. And I'm trying to work on the computer. And I go out front. I'm like, oh, what the hell is this? It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have.
It was a good problem to have. And then, you guys were also generous, giving me diapers too. And
Right.
everything.
So what size are they in now?
We are on 2. No. Yeah, we're still on 2s right now.
Yeah. Because there were 2 babies sharing the womb, so they came out. So they were. Did they start in preemies or did they start in 1s?
We did start them in preemies, but they were
Yeah.
the 1s super quick.
Right. Yeah. They grew fast.
Yeah. No, we're on 2s pretty fast too, and they're gonna be, well, maybe not Charlotte, but Jack. He's gonna be pushing the 3s pretty fast. I think,
Yeah.
but they're doing good, and like we still have plenty of diapers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have shitloads of 3s. We have shitloads of 4. Like, we have, like, so many diapers. I have diapers stashed in my brother's house
Yeah.
down the road, 1 mile down the road from my house.
I just
Like, he's got a stockpile. He literally sent me a picture one time. He's got his workout room.
Yeah.
He's got his treadmill in there. And he had a TV setting up on diapers. He's like, well, at least they're good for something.
So it's treadmill, boxes of diapers, and then TV.
TV. Set up, yeah.
Do you remember when Tyler wore the diaper to parties?
Yes.
We won't get into it, but he was wearing diapers.
But yeah,
to a
he was.
party.
Well, they were adult diapers.
Yes, they were adult diapers.
Yeah, because he pissed in too many people's closets. Yeah. That was like
He's been on the
Chelsea
show.
Langer's
People know
mom's house. I may or may not have fingered her. Yeah, it was a bizarre time. It was a
Did you say
very
last
bizarre
name
time.
there or not?
Huh?
Did you say last name there or not?
Yes, he did.
All right, we might have to beep that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
might want to beep that one out.
Well, I don't know if her mom shared the same last name.
Yeah, but you said her last name.
You might be safe.
Yeah.
She knew. And she doesn't watch the podcast. It doesn't fucking matter.
Oh, lawsuits when you
If
guys
it gets
later on
famous,
down-
you don't want somebody digging back at it.
Right.
Yeah, you don't need like a Joe Rogan, Neil Young thing going
Oh,
on.
you cancel for that? She will.
She'll get canceled. Yeah, her podcast will get canceled.
Yeah. She was doing inappropriate things with underage boys. I was an underage boy.
Yeah,
That's
first off,
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
I was taken advantage of at a very young age
How
by
old were you?
such and such. At that point, I was 19. But
So
at
you
the
weren't
same-
underage.
underage.
You're not
You weren't
underage,
underage.
dude.
But at
You
the
weren't
same,
underage.
but
I
at
knew
the
he
same-
wasn't underage.
But at the same right,
Poor
she
man.
Was, but at the same right, she was known for doing that.
But you were
Well, it's-
19.
yeah.
It
Free
don't
game.
matter.
So why
As
are
long
we
as she's doing
bleeping
a free
anything
game,
out?
who gives
Yeah.
a shit, you know?
Why are we bleeping anything out? Doesn't matter.
Well, defamation of character. Sorry.
This whole thing might have
Yeah,
to
there's
get
no-
bleeped
Stacy's
out.
no-
That's a whole
mom has
conversation.
got it going on. She's all that I wanted.
All right, let's
So
move on from that.
All right, what do you guys want to talk about next?
We never rated the beer, by the way. We
The
we-
whiskey lemonade.
We took some drinks of it and then we got sidetracked. So
The scale is what?
delicious.
1 to 10 or thumbs up, thumbs
It's-
down?
whatever you want it to be.
Okay.
He does numbers. I do thumbs. Some people do grade scales like A, B, C, D. It's whatever, however you want to rate it.
Do you want me to go first?
that's decent. I'll go first.
Okay.
That's decent. Not bad. What was your cost on that? Do you remember?
Oh, that's probably like $12 for the 4.
For 4?
Yeah.
If you want like a little pre-made drink like that and stuff, 7 out of 10.
Yeah. I'll give that one of those things too. Like if you're going out on a summer night, pound a bunch of drinks and try to keep it together, then go for beer. But this bitch right here, I feel like
if you like the whiskey,
I feel like
with like a cocktail,
if you finish that four pack, even like what 7%, you're gonna get good and fucked up. And I feel like it's a good call. Do it. Maybe buy 2. Thumbs up. I'm gonna give it 1 thumbs up. It's delicious.
Steve.
You're probably gonna get a little acid reflux because of the citrusy.
No, just you.
Yeah, well, anybody else afflicted with the acid reflux shit, take your heartburn pills that morning, and then slam those. A good thumbs up.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you're going for, like I think it does hit well with the lemonade, with the whiskey, with that Crown Royal taste. Like it's a good balance of both.
Yeah.
It's not quite my wheelhouse. I'd give it a 6 out of 10. You know, but it's not bad. Nothing wrong with it.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be kind of the negative Nancy on this one because it's just too sweet. Way too
and that's
sweet.
where I'm at with it too.
Yeah.
It's not my
way
thing.
too sweet.
It
would be good like ice poured over ice, maybe with something stronger, maybe more Crown mixed in with it.
Arnold Palmy alert.
Or maybe
Arnie Palmer, unsweetened tea would be really good with that over ice.
Or even
and that actually might cut some of that sweetness.
That is really good.
Or
idea,
even like
man.
because it's so sweet,
that's what I
like drink
do.
some water in between.
Like-
Drink some water in between.
And like, don't even get like the normal like unsweetened tea. Get like the dark brewed stuff.
Yeah.
Like, make sure it's super bitter tea before you mixed it. But yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 4 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can make this a slushy. You could do the Arnold Palmer with it.
Yeah.
You could do a lot of stuff with this. But for the price,
That's ridiculous.
I'd rather get some whiskey and some lemonade and make my own
Yeah, and you can make it way
It's-
better.
It's one of those things, not to typecast.
But the flavor's good.
Yeah, not to typecast too many people by what you drink. I feel like it's going to be a little more of some underage girls are going to drink that all 4 of those and have a really good time. or some like 35, 40 plus women will drink 4 of those and also have a really good time.
What kind of guy can
Do you
drink
think-
this then?
Steve,
You're
not so many
only
guys-
throwing
Tyler
women under the
Dutton,
bus right
Steve,
now.
do you think they'd have a damn good time?
A damn good time, yeah. But no, like it's definitely not. It's not something you're gonna buy and drink just so you can pound some beers or pound some drinks on the lake or on the golf course or anything like that. Like if you're going on the golf course, like maybe have 1 or 2 and then have your beers.
It hits on the whiskey side a little bit too.
This would be a great beer
Yeah.
for a guy that doesn't drink a lot of beer, or I mean, because it's not really beer, right? So it's a whiskey lemonade.
Yeah,
This would be a great beer on a turn. Maybe you need to relax a little bit. Everybody's drinking their beers. They've been smashing beers the whole time. And you're like, you know what? I want a little lemonade. Let's put a dab of whiskey in it. It's sweet, like So
10 on 10 for labels though. Man, those feel great.
Right? Yeah, they have.
It's
a
very
good.
good. It's
Yeah,
like
it's almost kind of pleasing.
It's like this scaly puzzle I bought for my son.
Yeah.
All the
those,
little
like,
lemon,
3D
all
printed
the little
labels.
Like-
lemons on it have a texture.
But like this
to
is
it.
way more
It's
scaly
amazing,
than
yeah.
that puzzle. And that puzzle sucked so bad. I had
Tyler
to
would
return
love
it.
the shit out of these because he
Yes.
loves textures.
Yeah.
I like
I
how
have 10 out of 10. Hey, let's all vote on the texture. Like
10
10
out of 10.
20 out of 10. That's a good. That's a good
It's
feeling
good
can.
texture.
I mean, they put more money in that label than they did.
Oh,
what's-
It's
what's
and,
going in
and
here?
you're 100% right. Yes.
It's almost like getting licked by a
Your
cat
can's
tongue.
different than mine.
It is.
Mine has a
It
bunch
is.
of
That's-
green shit. Yours have a bunch of lemons.
Oh man, and see, they spend a lot.
Oh, man.
They're
Oh,
different
yeah.
labels. That's
Holy
even
shit.
cooler.
Everything's different. Yeah,
Okay.
I like
Look at-
Derek's the most with just the lemons.
It does.
Yeah.
Hey, should we feel each other's?
Yeah, let's feel
Yeah.
each other.
Let's
Oh,
feel
yours
each
is
other's.
way better than mine.
All
This
right,
is like a
all right.
gator's tail.
Here's
wow.
a quick
This is
break
like a
while we
gator tail.
all feel each other's lemons. We're all gonna feel each other's lemons.
Turn your head and cough.
Yours is a little more robust. Oh, yours are very smooth. Carl's, yours are a little rough.
Really?
I don't know.
He's speculating.
It's for content. It's for content. God damn it. What do you guys want to talk about next?
It's very interesting. Sorry.
Okay, go back on to it. Go, what's very interesting.
You two had the same one, but like mine's even different than Derek's.
Oh, it
And then,
is.
like, so there was a lot of different can prints.
Oh shit, yeah. Yours
Yeah.
is like half lemons. His is like lemon slices.
Cody's
Me
doesn't
and
even look
Carl's
like
is the
lemons. They look
same.
like oranges.
They do kind of.
They kind of do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
I just noticed that. Sorry.
Tangerine.
But we'll get off.
I
We'll get
think
off the
they're
goddamn
supposed
lemon
to be
cans.
lemons.
All right.
Okay, so now that we all saw each other's cans and felt each other's lemons, we're all rating this like an 8,000 out of 10. Apparently,
Yeah.
it's amazing. Feel the cans. Just feel the cans. Don't even drink it. Just feel the cans.
unfortunately, we didn't get a lot of questions from our wonderful fans.
Nope.
But I got a question
But.
for you guys.
What's up?
I want you guys to tell me. Just because this morning I had the most simple but amazing breakfast of sausage and eggs. Just
Yeah.
it's one of those tubes of sausage. I slice it up and I cook some perfect eggs.
Bob Evans.
No, it's a different company. I don't know what it was. I can't remember.
Bob.
Right now.
Well, he's Cisco. They might not sell Bob Eddie's.
Mm.
He's some food service brand.
He's like,
God,
I'll believe it.
this is hours of editing.
That was literally
Cody's like,
Anyways,
I've never mentioned where I worked once before on this.
I'll believe it. I'll believe it. He's so
I think
so.
I did this to Cody one time too.
some sausage I bought. Some sausage I bought from Miller's. I don't buy my own shit. But anyways, I just it's like one of those tube sausages. I just run knife down it, boom,
Yep.
boom, and then
Yeah.
throw it in the pan.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
cooked a couple eggs. For some reason, I had a hankering for American cheese.
Yeah, for sure.
Best cheese for breakfast sandwiches.
Do you
Always, yes.
like? So there's a lot of times in the food industry and stuff American cheese is it's laughed at,
Yeah.
right?
It
Yeah,
has
it is.
it has its place.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't see the aged American.
Right.
It's-
No,
yeah.
because it's processed ass
It's
cheese,
processed.
right?
Right.
I'm an aged American.
Yeah,
No, we
like,
are, right.
And any country that deals with cheese like Parmesan and all that shit, American cheese is it's not even real cheese, they say. But
Right. Well, I was going to ask you guys.
Yes.
What is your favorite cheese, though? Just because going over that.
Ooh.
Because,
Literally just had this conversation with my boss today in the car
yeah,
about our favorite cheeses. Yeah.
okay.
So what would be your number? If you could only eat
Mm.
one cheese for the rest of your life, if they said, "Hey, this is the only cheese you're ever gonna have again on your
Mhm.
burger, on your salads, on
And that's an
everything,
interesting question. Do you go aged? Do you
skip,
go
skip past
classics?
me? Let me think a little
Yeah.
bit.
I got this right now.
Carl's got it.
Carl's
Because you already
right
did
on
it.
it.
So.
Pepper Jack, baby.
Pepper
Going
jack.
Pepper Jack.
is
Okay.
my favorite cheese. It's good on burgers. It's great. It's adds a little more spice to a grilled cheese. I mean, you can literally put it in a chili. It spicens up the chili because I don't like
Right.
spicy
Yeah.
chili.
Pepper
but
Jack. Yeah.
Pepper Jack's a solid cheese for me, man. Yeah.
Is there any certain brand of pepper jack you prefer over the others?
Well, I'm a
or-
huge fan of Gugasburg. Anything.
So
But I don't know. Just throw a pepper jack.
I got-
Definitely not like the Aldi brand.
I
or
gotta
something
ask.
like that.
I gotta ask you this question though. There is a difference between pepper jack cheese and hot pepper cheese.
Yes.
Do you like the pepper jack? Hot pepper cheese is it's basically the pepper jack, but it's mixed. It's made with
Hot, tangy.
white American, so it's called hot pepper cheese, where it's a little more creamy, a little more soft. You like the harder pepper jack,
The stuff
Okay.
when you cut it, when it's in a brick, it starts to crumble. That's
Okay.
the one I like.
pepper jack cheese.
Yeah.
Carl's got pepper jack
Yeah.
cheese.
Okay. Derek,
See, this is a hard question. So many
if you get one cheese,
to live forever. Man, I don't know. See, I'm a big Gouda fan.
Mhm.
I like Parmesan.
yeah,
I love a good white aged cheddar.
right.
Yeah,
It's tough. This is
a super aged cheddar. Is so
Do you guys remember
fucking
that
good.
cheddar that we had at? I don't know if it was at the bistro or the lighthouse.
Yeah,
that
we've-
was aged in a cave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was-
I ordered it from
that
Wisconsin.
Was strong. That was strong.
Yeah, it was one of the fun things I got to do was order some cheese from Wisconsin.
It burnt your nose.
It's like
man.
hard
Okay,
question if I ever had to answer my
okay.
life.
So let me put you on the spot here.
Okay.
You got to count down from 5.
Gouda. I think I want
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Give me Gouda.
Gouda.
Gouda's it's a unique cheese. It's a cheese I like.
Yeah.
Maybe smoked Gouda. Maybe that's what I'm more
Okay.
going towards.
Okay.
I like smoked cheeses anyway.
The smoked Gouda, I always didn't like that rind on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to eat the
I'd
rind.
have to cut the rind off to eat it.
Yeah, you don't
but
have
it's
to
pretty,
eat rind, dummy.
What was that burger we had at the bistro that was awesome? The
Oh, yeah.
the
what
dock,
the hell is-
the dock boy,
Yeah.
the dock
Yeah.
boy,
That was barbecue?
barbecue sauce, smoked
Caramelized
Gouda,
onions?
caramelized onions.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was super
Dock
good,
house
dude.
That was a
Dock
monster.
house burger.
Yeah.
Dock House.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Grand Cru Gruyere.
Mm.
Grand
Ooh.
Cru.
And a
Gruyere.
specific Gruyere cheese. It's Gruyere cheese is very similar to Swiss, but Grand Cru makes it, and it's very stinky, and it's very delicious. And we put it on French onion soup whenever I was up at like Moxie and Red and all those fancy places, and it's fucking. I'm a huge fan of Swiss cheese, so I guess
Yeah.
base model. I'll say base model Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
But this Grand Cru Gruyere is like the fancy model.
Yeah.
It was so good, and
That's-
it stinks.
That's always the cheese they put on French onion traditionally is Gruyere, right?
Yeah. Which Gruyere is kind of like a form of Swiss. Like you can get away with like if you're just like a mom and pop that you put Swiss on.
Yeah. A lot of American. Yeah.
But yeah, Gruyere.
Yeah,
Grand
cheese
Grand,
house.
Grand Cru Grand Cru Gruyere is like one of the best, and I love it, and I miss it. I haven't
How
found
much
it.
is that shit a wheel, you think?
I don't know. I haven't seen it since I've worked up there.
It's called Grand Cru.
Yeah, Grand,
Some-
not Grand, but Gran Cru, CRU, Gruyere, obviously how you spell Gruyere.
I mean,
G-R-U.
either
just
way,
thought-
it doesn't matter. But like, to me, like, if I had to pick one cheese,
What's your
Okay,
favorite
forever.
cheese? What's your favorite cheese, Cody?
I'm gonna go with an extra sharp white because
Ah.
of so many dishes, right?
Yeah.
So like, if that's my only cheese, and that was kind of the
Well,
thing,
you
you guys like, you're like you picked your best cheeses. I felt like, but it's all your dishes. So like,
I'll put stinky Gruyere on all my dishes.
so now you're eating tacos, with sticky
for sure, dude.
Yeah, you're thinking versatile. You're thinking
Well,
for everything.
Pepper Jack, man. You
Yeah,
can put
you're-
on top
I
of
agree
it.
with that.
across
I
the
agree
board.
with that.
Yeah, but yeah, so I gotta have some
Smoked
like,
Gouda. I don't know if that goes with everything.
Don't
I
know
mean,
if I'd put it on
I-
a bunch of Chinese.
But dude,
food.
I don't know.
for
if I'm
sure-
doing
for
a
real.
9-year-old white cheddar, but I'm just gonna do like an extra white cheddar.
But for real, like what we got, like that 10-year-old from
12-year-old
from
sharp
Hooks.
white cheddar.
Was
from
it Hooks?
Hooks Cheese Company, Wisconsin?
Yeah.
That's what Carl was saying. Aged in a cave.
Oh my god, that shit
Uh,
was so good.
Had crystals in it. Like
Yeah.
you were eating slices of that cheese, and they were like.
Didn't they
crackling
age
your
it in
mouth.
like a cave by like the sea?
Oh.
Like it was by the
No,
ocean?
it was in Wisconsin. So
Okay.
definitely not safe.
Oceans
in Wisconsin by the sea.
the one you're thinking is aged by sea is Stilton blue cheese. There
Stilton.
was one that we got in at the lighthouse that was aged off of the coast, and it had those notes of sea salt, and it was delicious.
It was pretty
great.
good, yeah.
It was awesome. But
I
that fucking Hooks aged cheddar, that shit is amazing.
Yeah, it's
Fucking amazing.
It's something that
Can
hits
I
your
make
palate.
a cheese shout out right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Borson cheese.
Oh, Borson cheese, dude.
Holy
Phenomenal.
shit,
And-
dude.
and
It's like a soft, great goat cheese.
It's
cream
like
cheese.
cream
Is it goat
cre-
cheese? I don't even know if it is goat cheese.
There's probably some notes of goat in there, but I think
it's
it's mainly
chive and garlic, right? In
Well,
it?
they actually make a bunch of different
Yeah.
flavors of it, but like the standard is like fiend herbs and garlic.
Melt that on top of a fillet in a salamander with caramelized onions under that bitch.
Go to
It's so
go to
good,
Kraft.
dude.
Go to Kraft. Eric uses that.
Eric
shit
does?
all the time.
Okay,
yeah.
nice. I've never
For
eaten
sure.
there.
Yeah.
I need to.
I think they even have an appetizer where like they roll it in little discs, bread it, and fry it.
Oh, I had that. Yeah.
Like a fancy
Yeah.
mozzarella stick.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's dope. It's really
Yeah.
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Really fucking good.
Now I'm intrigued.
But yeah, dude, I haven't found Grand Cru Gruyere since I've been up in Cleveland,
I'll
and I
get you
want
some for Christmas.
I
I
would
swear
adore
to God,
that.
I will.
I would adore
It's
that.
not that bad. It doesn't
And I-
cost that much.
And I will kiss you on the lips for that.
After you eat it, because I want
I
the
will
stink of
kiss
the
you.
cheese on my lips.
And my gift to you will be kissing you on the lips
Okay,
after I eat it.
good.
Yeah,
With
There's-
the
there's-
stinky
there's
mouth.
Borson is a
And
cow's
your
milk
gift to
cheese.
your wife will be the stinky farts afterwards.
You know, there's a sex talk. People would have paid money to hear that.
All right, do we got anything we want to close this bad boy out with? Because I think we're getting about there, aren't we?
Yeah, we've got plenty of time. There were things that I want to talk about, but
Hit us with
Yeah,
it.
go ahead.
Hit him. Yeah.
for real,
For real.
oh, shit. Hold on.
I just knew we were getting long. I didn't want to go too long, but if you got some stuff for us, Steve, hit us with the stuff. We can go a little
Slap
long.
it around.
Okay. Have you guys? This is so this isn't necessarily conspiracy theory hooey shit. This is shit that actually happened. Have you ever heard of Operation Paperclip?
I've not.
I've heard the name.
No.
Refresh my memory.
None of you? Neither of you?
No, I've
no.
heard the name. Refresh my memory.
Operation Paperclip was a thing that happened after the Nazis were after World War II, whenever Hitler and all them were, the war was over. Then there was a whole bunch of fucking very smart Nazis that
Similar things happen in Japan. Yes.
yeah, scientists and all the shit that actually got extradited and pulled into and made American citizens.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that.
Yes.
Like
That was-
Warner von Braun, the guy who basically,
That is who I wanted to talk about.
the guy who started the Apollo program, like our whole space program.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Werner von Braun. And I'm listening to a podcast where they're talking about MK Ultra, and you can't start with just MK Ultra. You have to go back to Operation Paperclip and how we brought all these Nazi scientists and all
Yes.
this shit. Werner von Braun made the V2 rocket.
Yeah.
That gave Germany like their big push, and it killed so many people. And this guy developed this rocket, and whenever we took over, we finally defeated them, and World War II's over. Let's just bring this guy over into the American government.
I mean, do you blame a scientist for making a war machine?
Kind of.
It's arguable. Yeah.
Do you go back to blaming a guy for making whoever made the first fucking
Okay,
gun?
so
Like,
so-
you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
right,
It was the
right,
Chinese,
right.
by the way.
Right, but
They
here's
invented
the obscene part about it is that not only did he create the V2 rocket, or he's a part of doing that, and then a part of using slave labor from the Jews to build this such rocket, where they all died while they're trying because of
No,
All that bullshit.
he was a legit Nazi
right,
for sure.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's
Here's
yeah.
the kicker. Here's the kicker. We bring him into the United States. We give him U.S. citizenship. We kind of whitewash his background. So, oh yeah, he's cool. He's just he's a aeronautics scientist and shit.
gets a Florida home.
And then they put him on a goddamn Disney show.
What Disney show?
It was like a science kind of show where he was explaining like
Yes.
the rockets and science and
And
stuff. It was like almost Bill Nye the Science Guy,
And-
but it's an ex-Nazi scientist.
And they say I haven't looked on Disney Plus. I haven't looked on Disney Plus, but you can still find this clip. It's oh god, here.
And I, as a history minor, I remember I talked about this in college, like during World War II. We did the same thing with Japan because and I cannot think, it's unit something. It was a group of Japanese scientists that were in Manchuria, China,
Yeah.
doing the exact same thing. So what they were doing is they were testing biological warfare,
this was
chemical
the ones that
warfare
were experimenting on Chinese citizens.
yes,
Yeah.
those,
Yeah.
yeah. And we actually brought a lot of them back.
Yeah.
They were there testing on human live subjects,
Oh yeah.
but they were so far advanced in their understanding of biological warfare, chemical warfare.
right.
They were testing what the human endurance with the body because they had live subjects. Yeah, there's a moral issue there, but we did
Right.
bring them on, and we are advanced. Far beyond because we can't do those kind of experiments, so that's why they brought those people on. Yeah, it's a moral problem. They were clearly monsters. Yeah.
Yeah, but
And those guys became heads of hospitals, things like that.
Like what I was getting at first is I want to touch on Werner von Braun. Is he had a Disney special, and apparently you can still find it on Disney Plus. I don't have
Yeah.
Disney Plus, I can't check that, but you can find on Google right now his segment.
What's
from,
the show called?
It's called Man in Space, Werner von Braun. And it's 1955 Disneyland. I found it on YouTube right now.
10 years after the war ended.
Yeah. But then, like, even like
yeah.
when you talk about Operation Paperclip, there were 1,600 Nazi German scientists that were brought over and given solace and like, hey, yeah, you guys probably did some sketchy shit and you probably tested on some humans and you probably did weird, but we want that information. So now we're going to whitewash your background and you can come be citizens in our place. And so, long story short, this is why I don't trust the fucking government.
That's why you don't trust the government?
Well, that's
why? Oh, come on.
No, it's
that's
shitty.
like
How about them taxing
that's
half of a
shitty,
bonus?
but
More
that's
than
like
half
at
of a
least getting
bonus.
that's at least
Yeah.
getting something.
But I mean, yeah. The point is, like, they're
saying, like,
bad at hiding
it
stuff.
started
And
there before I was even goddamn born, like how shitty
everything
is.
to me, yes, no.
Can-
Anybody that's made like genocide weapons, which we've had a lot from the States too that have done that too.
most of
But like, yes, not cool. But you knew what you were doing. But were they the ones pushing the button? Absolutely not. Were they the ones pushing any of the bolts in the chambers? No.
You want to talk about a shitty deal? Do you guys know who Joe Louis was, the boxer?
yes.
He was like one of like the best boxers in American history.
Yeah.
African American hero, joined the army during World War II. He fought this German named Max Schmeling and beat him. Or I think Max beat him the first time.
Yeah.
Or
Actually, I believe Hitler was present for that
Hitler
fight.
was present for that, and then Joe went to train. Like he did kind of like that movie, The Great White Hype. He's like, oh, I'm not going to train as hard for this, you know.
It's Rocky all day, baby.
And Max Schmeling beat him.
Yeah.
I think in Germany, or no, maybe they had it. I can't remember where they had
I
the
don't
fight.
remember.
But anyways, Joe Louis serves in the army during World War II, does a USO tour, you know, entertaining the troops and stuff. You know, he's not going to see combat or anything like that. Kind of like what Elvis did.
Right.
You know? But anyways, he fights him again, beats him the next fight beats him bad. And Joe Louis, I think he died pretty much bankrupt, broke. The American, government never helped him out or anything. Yeah. I think he basically lived off of like donations from like friends and actors and stuff like that. Max Schmeling got hired by Coca-Cola and became like a VP of like sales or something like that with like freaking Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, I think all the shitty shit.
And Max
public.
Schmeling, he was never a Nazi. Like he renounced like the Nazi like regime and stuff.
Yeah.
But like
he was a fighter.
But still, dude, I'm like,
we're going down a lot of rabbit holes right now, here, guys.
Hey, go here, go there, go there.
He started talking about World War II history.
Well,
and I'm like a huge buff.
And it's one of those things like we were about ready to close out the show, and I brought up one little tidbit that maybe should be like a middle tidbit so we can talk about it more. But it's not a tidbit we should end the show with, and I apologize. But all you listeners out there, all you watchers, everybody, take a chance to click like and subscribe. Follow us, share us with your friends, all that shit.
Steve, you don't even know what you're doing right now.
I do know what I'm doing.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm closing out the show.
Hey.
Now I'm waiting for you.
Steve, did you have a damn good time?
I did have a damn good time.
Carl, did you have a damn good time?
I had a damn good time.
I always have a good damn time.
Hey, Cody, did you have a damn good time?
I had a damn good time, baby.
So at this point, let's cheers out. We love you, listeners.
To the next one. And Carl said he's going to be here soon for a full episode. So
and I love you, boys. I love you, boys, in the studio. I love you, boys. Thanks, Carl, for coming on.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks, Derek.
Appreciate it.
To the next one, guys.
Much love. Cheers.
Cheers.
Deuces.